Hello and welcome to a little update that I wanted to make to show what I'm currently playing or plan on playing in the upcoming months of July to October. Or what I have played but wasn't able to record. My plan for the next 4 months is to actually play Stray, which is coming out next week. I will record it while I'm playing it, and unless there will be a strike, I also will release the recording. I don't think I will talk very much about it, so for the people who would like to watch Stray maybe on a second monitor without having someone have like constant commentary, that would be for you. And I hope it will not be taken down, because I actually really look forward to it. It's very unique. It's not something we have very often, so I really, really look. I mean, the game could be bad, I would still play it. It's a cute little cat. The next thing that I have already played is the Centennial case. It took me around 16 hours to play it. Unfortunately, the recording that I had, when I record these, I record them as a live stream on private and leave them private for a few days to see if there's like a strike or like a copyright strike. Unfortunately, all the recordings received a worldwide strike, therefore not even just a copyright claim but an actual strike, and so I deleted all the recordings, unfortunately, because I really, really like the game. I can recommend it for people who like either very classical adventure games, like, you know, the ones from like 20 years ago, or people who like visual novels. It's a great movie game. I enjoyed it very much. I really liked the story. I also liked the later part in the gameplay. I mean, a lot of that gameplay has more to do with come to a logical conclusion, with like hints and clues, which is why I think particular people who really like the old adventure games might really like this one. It's very reminds me of this very old school style of adventure games. Unfortunately, like I said, no recording because I just got an entire strike. Then I will return to Lost Ark from July to October because the job that I wanted to play, or the class, was the Arcanist, and she is finally getting a release also next week. And I will just rerun the entire story, this time in English. I already have the recordings in German up to Phaeton. And I will probably not like the English voice acting very much, because I really like the German one. Like really, really, really. Even though a lot of the voices get reused, so there are not that many voices, they are very high quality voices, and a lot of them are actually well known. And especially Carmine has an amazing voice. His German voice is by far my favorite. So I'm not sure that the English one can outdo that one. I also was actually thinking of making an entire new account on another server, but I don't think I will do that, mostly because I already put like 300 hours into the one that I already have, and therefore unlocked a lot of stuff. And I think people who do watch the videos that I'm doing know that I'm not doing endgame, so there really isn't any point of just, yeah, there's just no point. I also don't build the Arcanist for like min-maxing stuff. So this will not be like a class guide or anything. This is just the English version basically of the story playthrough, and hopefully that one will also go past Phaeton. I actually stopped. I wanted to go to Punica after that, but I was like, well, I'm kind of waiting for the Arcanist. Like, it took like forever until the next mage was released. So I just basically just hoarded material basically and just waited it out. So I'm looking forward to that return. I'm also looking forward to the English version of the songs in the game. There are numerous songs during the storyline that are actually translated, and to my very large surprise, the songs were actually translated into German, and they were sung in German. Specifically the Dwarven song, which actually is a side story. It's not even like the main story, it's a side story. Was really good in German, so I'm hoping it will be good in English too. Yeah, so that's basically the plan, and just go to the main story with the Arcanist in English, and for the side stories I will just make, similar to Final Fantasy XIV, just a side story one, and just go to the English compendium or well, I don't know what the English word is for that, but where you could rewatch the cutscenes in your house. So that's a plan that will take me a while. I'm not gonna rush through that, so it probably will take me like 3 or 4 months. Next, Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.2 comes out in August, so between August and September I will be doing the English main story quest. I will also finally do the Void quest story, since it looks like in the main story we will be going to the Void, or back to the Void. Having the Void quest story in the side stories uploaded will be kind of useful, because Unukalhai is part of that area basically, and since he was actually mentioned in the last main story, I'm going to assume he will also take a part at some point into the main story. And then I will also finally do A Realm Reborn Chapter 3 in German. I'm also actually currently doing the final role quest. When you have all 5 done, there's one more, and I'm currently doing that too. And then I actually have finished the patch, so kind of right in time. And last but not least, we have Star Wars The Old Republic. I actually finished the base game up to Elon, and for whatever reason it just takes like really a long time for YouTube to render everything. Like, it's sitting like 2 days on Corellia and the epilogue. I don't know. So I haven't even started cutting down Elon, but I am done with the base game. So until the end of October, I'm hoping that I will be finishing up with the first 2 expansions. I have started the Rise of the Hutt Cartel, so I already have the first video for that as well. It's all on private, so you can't really see it, but so I'm kind of working my way through that as well. And that's basically my plan. There's one more game I'm actually playing in October that I will not be recording, which will be the Star Ocean 6 game. Actually, I don't think they want to be called 6, but whatever. The new Star Ocean game. And since Forsaken was moved to next year, that will be most likely it on the larger single player games that I will be playing. I'm not such a fan of the God of War series. I mean, I like it. I like other people playing it and watching other people playing it, but I myself do not. So I also don't have that much time, I have to say, which is why I no longer do the weekly news videos for Final Fantasy XIV. I just don't have the time for that. Alright, that's just a short update of what I'm currently playing or plan on playing in the next 3 months. There might be here and there some indie games. I actually plan because I have it sitting in my library and still haven't played it, the To the Moon series. I have played the first 2 games, obviously, but I'm still sitting on like the 3rd game, and I figured I just can't play them all in a row. They're very short. I think they're between 4 and 8 hours, so that's maybe something I would do in between. All right, thanks for watching, and have a lovely day. Bye.